in the right direction for the update. I think as much information that we can provide that shows not only how we're trying to streamline functions, but where we are cross-pollinating projects that can correlate one to another so that we have a better handle, I think, on what we're doing going forward, and we're able to explain it to the public as it relates to where we're going. So this really clearly identifies it for me, from someone who, just came on board and had really had a chance to work with and massage it previously. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
I was just going to say I don't really care if we separate it out. I mean, I think as long as we're doing our main function, which is focusing on infrastructure, doesn't matter where it is, as long as we have good goals in place and good objectives to measure that. I don't know, that's not particularly helpful, but I don't really care.
Whoops. I would just say that we produce a CIP every year as a separate budget document. And so it is already tracked within that CIP forecast and separate document. But I mean, I guess I'm okay with it, but we already do track it, so.
Commissioner Long.
Thank you for the opportunity to weigh in. I agree with Commissioner Gerard and Commissioner Seal. I think there are many ways in which we try so hard to disseminate all of the multitude of things that we're doing. And I just applaud the efforts of the staff and see no reason to micromanage exactly, how we lay it all out. As long as Commissioner Seal said, we already share in many different ways and through many different vehicles and social media. Everything we're doing, from dotting I's to crossing T's, I think it's a little overkill. Focus on this particular kind of thing. Just my opinion.
Yeah, I guess I was hoping to see kind of what it would look like as a separate, pulled out, like we have our strategic plan with our first-class service, our public health, our environmental, economic growth, quality work, to see what that would look like if we pulled it out of 4 and put it on its own, kind of what some of those bullets, if we're pulling some of the bullets from the other things, to actually see what it would look like. I'm fine doing it. I think infrastructure, one, this is really it is a public-facing document, but really this is for us. This is guiding principles, and infrastructure is what we do. There's other governmental entities that do a lot of other stuff, but infrastructure is our thing. That's what we do. So I think it's right to highlight it, to kind of maintain it. That's what we sold as the penny for Pinellas, is the thing, was infrastructure. So I'm fine doing it. I would like to see how it would where would we pull some of the things out of the different categories to put under infrastructure, kind of how it would look that way.
Well, with that,
my 2 cents.
I think I hear a consensus to move forward on that. What we'll do is when we bring that quarterly, we'll break that down. So we'll have those outlined, and you'll also see all the other ones where they have the individual items that we're going to track for each one. So we'll break it down that way, and bring it back to you.
Very good.
Terrific, thank you. So few final updates. So today we're doing the recap of the discussion, and then next up, Chris Rose, our Director of Office of Management and Budget, will